Hey, this is Dr. Kelly Ryan with Community Chiropractic Clinic. We're just here at 550 East Tudor Road, and we're doing a video today to show off Dr. Krichbaum and his Pulstar adjusting instrument. We hope you enjoy.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
You too.
I want to show you a computerized adjusting instrument I have. A company called Pulstar makes these. They're state-of-the-art equipment. We'll do a chiropractic spinal analysis and an adjustment.
Okay.
And give you an idea how it works. It does a light thrust, so this foam moves easy. And it will tap this hard going down from the top of your spine to the bottom.
Okay.
Now if I lock an elbow that doesn't move and I pull these readings up,
Adjust C2.
the first one's the foam, so the bigger the bar graph, the more resistance there is in the spine. Your hand was a little bigger, my locked elbow is bigger yet. So when I go from the upper cervicals down through the sacral segments, it'll tell me which ones have the most resistance, sort of stuck, not moving normally. The force I'd be using in the cervical spine with you would be about like this. So it does a series of reps. Every time it does a thrust, it measures how much resistance there is. So I see that in real time with a line that goes across here. If it's up high, it's like big bars here, resistance not moving well, and I can see if it's loosening up. Then I can do a post reading and see how well things worked. If I want to, I can do a little fine tuning in some areas if they were resistance. It might do anywhere from 20 to 100 reps or more. It does a reading for the force, and if it hits less than 4% for 10 reps in a row, it just stops. In other words, it's got as much movement as it's going to. And I can turn this down as low as a 5-pound setting, so you could do this with toddlers too and be really comfortable. So people that are having trouble with manual adjustments, like you're talking about giving you some trouble in the past, this can do actually more force, but a little bit at a time, get more movement and feel really comfortable doing it.
Okay.
So let's sit here in this posture, head here, hands here.
The Pulstar analysis begins with a test of each vertebrae using the instrument itself. The instrument measures the resistance of the joints to determine joint units that aren't moving properly.
So where we have a high bar here for upper lumbars, low thoracic, some of the areas you said you had some pain, some in mid-back area, a little up higher. And I can kind of correlate this with exam findings and x-ray findings. So sometimes I'll do a little more than the computer's picking out on its own. So we are going to do this one,
20.
this one,
20.
up between shoulder
20.
blades,
20.
and then in the cervicals. So put the right foot forward some, left one back. We use your muscles to help get this vertebra moving better. And the pressure's okay there?
Yes.
So I'm gonna loosen up a little bit on the muscles on the right side, and we're gonna go on the vertebra itself. And it's still pretty comfortable.
Yep.
Many of them feel too strong, tell me. The typical settings for adults, it's pre-programmed, and usually they feel real comfortable.
Okay.
And then same thing here, pretty good here.
Yep.
D10.
Put this one forwards and the other one backwards. Thank you. Down one more.
D11. D7. D5.
And then we'll skip up to here. So some of these ones that are a little tight, we might do 100 reps, and the ones in the low back, mid back area, that would be a ton of pressure. A little bit at a time, we can actually get more movement than a manual adjustment. Old disc injury I had when I was 25. None of this equipment then, but I have done much better and much faster recoveries with new injuries to old disc problems with the computerized system. We've used them here at the clinic for just over 20 years now.
Instrument adjusting allows for gentle manipulation of the spinal joints, especially in sensitive areas like the cervical spine or in the low back.
And then the same thing, turn this way. A little bit more, and then the other way. If you've noticed this doing more reps per second, generally when they're stiff it will do more. And as it's loosening up to reps per second, it'll less numbers. And then straight down.
Adjust.
That's what we'd like to see. It'll give a percent improvement. I'd like at least 8% for the whole spine, and the ones we adjust, and you've got 11. So you did well in through there. So go ahead and stand up and move around a little bit. Does that feel looser, more comfortable, less pain there?
Yeah, much more relaxed. So
Easier than you expected?
yeah, much
Good.
easier. So
All right.
yep.